Hi, my name is Alyssa Chayer, and I will be interviewing my dad, David Chayer. He is 54 years old. The first thing I want to let you know is that this info will be on YouTube and anybody can access it, so it will be out there. Sound good?
Scary. Okay.
Okay, my first question to you is, what do you consider to be an old age and why?
Probably 70 at this point in my life, I think is old. I think each year that goes by, it gets a little bit later, but that's kind of what I'm feeling like now. When I was really young, I thought 25 was old. And then when I was your age, probably thought 40 was old. But I'm sticking with my answer, 70.
Yeah, I'd say 40 is pretty old.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, my next question is, what type of activities do you participate in now to live a healthy life?
I run on the treadmill for 30 minutes every other day, and in the summer I usually walk about every other day for about 45 minutes.
That's very good for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you should do in your future?
For what reason?
Health-wise.
Oh, health-wise? I already eat pretty healthy. My exercise is probably going to be limited more by my knees than anything else. I pretty much just kind of run and walk for exercise. I don't do weights or anything like that. So I may need to up the weight-bearing exercise to keep my bones healthy.
But as far as eating-wise, you don't think that you need to improve on it at all?
I guess you always improve a little bit, but I eat pretty healthy.
Okay. How old do you expect yourself to live?
Well, I base that on my dad, who passed away when he was 87. And so in terms of genes, I'd probably live a healthier life than he did. He didn't eat well and he didn't exercise. But I do believe that your parents' age of death is a pretty good indicator. My mom is about 87 now, your grandma, and she's in pretty good health. So.
Okay, and that leads me to my next question. On average, how old have members of your family lived, and what contributed to the deaths?
My dad's side, almost all of them lived into their 80s, some into the 90s. He had lots of, I get 6 brothers and 1 sister, and she got into her 90s. They all smoked and drank and didn't eat healthy. So again, I think they did pretty well. I think the youngest sibling from his family still got into 80. On my mom's side, my grandpa died when he was late 60s. My grandma lived until into her 90s.
Wow.
But there's some cancer in there, some heart attacks, high blood pressure on my mom's side. Yeah.
Okay. What types of activities do you see yourself doing in your 60s, 70s,
60s,
80s,
70s. Well, I hope my knees hold up, because if I can't run, I'm in trouble. And everybody always says that you should take up swimming, which would be great, but I don't know how to swim. So right. that's a negative. I think I'll probably keep up walking. So your mother and I walk a lot when we're on vacation. So assuming I retire sometime soon, I think I'll probably be able to do that.
Good. And then my last question would be, what do you wish you had done in your youth or when you were younger in the aspects of like health, finance, and education?
Health, finance. Okay, well, health-wise, I played a lot of tennis on concrete courts. I used to run marathons, running outside on pavement, and my knees took a pretty bad beating. I don't think I'd go back and do it differently, other than probably when I reached 30, when I started training for my races, I probably would have done more off-road training. I think my knees would probably be in better shape.
Right now?
Yeah. Health-wise. Finance-wise, that worked pretty well. I got a job right when I got out of college. So I was 23. So I had a full-time job in my field, statistics, almost right away. And my first employer put away 15% of my salary into a protected savings account, IRA, what have you. So I was forced to save. So, and I worked there for 11 years. My second job, I got a bonus payment when my boss, the owner, sold the company. So that was beneficial. So that was also tax protected. And then I've had a 401k where I contribute the maximum every year too. So I've had opportunities since I was 23. So I've got like 30, 31, almost 32 years of almost constant savings. So in terms of retirement, I've been pretty lucky.
I was gonna say, very lucky.
I'm in pretty good shape.
And so that correlates with education as well.
Yep. And let me see. So what else? My skin hasn't been damaged by the sun, even though I spent a lot of time in it. So I don't think that was a major issue. I think anything going forward would be like most baby boomers that have bum knees, is you hope that you get new knees from the knee shop, and then hopefully you can keep exercising.
Alrighty.
What was the other one? Health, finance, and
Education.
Oh, education. Oh, I guess I kind of said that.
Yeah,
I went
why.
to college and got a job in my field, and I've enjoyed working. So the biggest question now is when to stop working.
Keep working.
Keep working.
All right. Well, that was the last question on my list. Thank you very much for listening to my questions and answering
Thanks for asking.